Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back with another recording of Lego Batman, the video game. Let us continue the story right now. Edward Nygma, aka the Riddler, is obsessed with riddles, puzzles, and word games. He delights in leaving clues for Batman at the scene of his crimes, which regularly leads to his downfall. Using specially developed technology incorporated into his cane, he can take control of people's minds. Much like psychics in the Marvel video game, which came much later. Now what's weird here is we're going to kind of run out of bad guys pretty soon. We've gone through everybody we saw in the first level. So the puzzles were a model of the building they were gonna rob. Which I think is Arkham. I think this is supposed to be Arkham Penitentiary. The face-off. Well, how can it be that big of a face-off when I think we already captured Two-Face, didn't we? Or maybe he got away. Maybe I'm not paying enough attention to these cutscenes. They have to definitely give you a lot of information without saying anything in these old ones because of not talking. Ironically, that kind of makes a very easy path for the order of the Lego games you should play. You should play if you're a young kid or not, but particularly I'd say if you're a young kid, you should play the first ones first and the latest ones last. Just play them in the order they came out, because then they will be gradually increasing in their difficulty and their quality and in the story that you would have to understand, because not speaking in these early games kind of means these games are for a slightly younger audience. This is new. Locks over the switches. So there's nothing, I think, in these boxes. Notice also how he just will sometimes get behind. Well, he just did it. He had his back to the wall and he was, yeah, see him sneaking back there. Why he has a sneaky move, I don't know. You never use it in the game. That would be very strange. Well, you were supposed to drive the truck in there like that, but I didn't. I must have gotten just close enough. So we'll take this money car with us and we'll use it to destroy things. That saves us a little bit of time. There's the Batman suit, the glide suit. So we're hitting all the suits that we wanted to hit before. So now I gotta play as Robin to get Batman up to the ledge. And now I'll make this area a little less safe by getting rid of the guardrails and glide. And I missed almost all of that, the coins or studs there. Here is a fifth lighting area that cannot be destroyed. So we've seen, I believe, 2 that can be destroyed and several that could not. Now, of course, I didn't that would have been a little difficult to realize that that was the thing you needed to do to turn off these lasers, was hit the wind turbine. That was a little less than obvious. So we need the car back again. I could throw the Robinarang at these guys. It would probably be nice. A nice move just to get rid of these guys. So carefully drive over here as best you can. Then drive over this security measure and come over here. So we see the parts accumulator over there in the top right corner that wants 25 parts. I also want this ATM. I need to break it up so that we can build something. This is all silver stuff. Here's some more ATMs of a smaller variety. Here's a place where you can control some stuff. Go ahead. Here's a magnetic Robin area. I don't know how much of this is we're actually gonna do. So you can blow up these on the side by crashing into them, it seems. Looks like a big amount of Lego studs. So I can only assume that's gonna build something really big. Maybe a giant doorway. Here we go, we'll go up here. Lego plants in the midst of non-Lego plants. You can see a lot of this world, as in a lot of the Lego games. A lot of the worlds are not really Lego pieces, as much as you would like them to be. How can I get this broken? That's strange. Maybe it is the motorcycle. So let's get this car out of the way and then get on the motorcycle and see if maybe that does something different. Maybe the motorcycle has to step on the switch. Yes, it does. Okay. How you were supposed to know that is a little confusing. Get all that away. Now I have the magnetic suit. Another Riddler bad guy in the way. I just threw him completely. And it didn't do anything. So I think that changes that, so Batman can do his hovering stuff. Just do a little fancy footwork there, save some time. So here's a window cleaner thing. Is that how we get in? Or is that how we reach a second area? Guardrails here that can't be destroyed. Non-Lego guardrails. Guardrails here that can be destroyed. So I think what we want is Robin. Up here with us. Oh, guess we could have just made a rope too. And up we go. And is that the way in? Interesting. Well then what's all this? We're building like a giant money sign in front of the bank because all banks need giant money signs. I have to say, just for the Lego construction, this isn't a very good model. There's no reason why that should work at all. That was just a mini kit. And that turned on the lasers, I believe, over there. So so we know there is a thing back behind that spinning glass. There's a collectible, but it seems like you can't get near it without getting the lasers. Interesting. So if we could, in free play mode, we'll get the item collector suit and we'll build something there. I assume that would turn off the lasers that would then allow us to get that mini kit piece. But it seems like for the story mode we just need to go up that elevator. Oops. Wait for this window washing platform to work. And then go through here. Two-Face did get away, I guess. So apparently Two-Face can walk in the acid just fine. And we're in a fight. And again we have the life creep. Look at how many hearts Two-Face has. It is a ridiculous amount. Something's over here, let's see what it is. They never even used the glow, that glow effect in any other Lego game that I've seen. So, do I really need to suck these up? I guess I do. I guess it would be only prudent to make sure I have all those sucked up. So we'll play as Robin for a while, since we need to accumulate pieces. This really adds just a unwelcome extra step to the whole Lego game mechanic. Notice we could get those items from pretty far away. And we'll fill it up, but we'll be missing one. Doesn't look like there's enough here for another set. At least not right now. And we built a boat. Now, the right way you would have done this without the accumulator is just there would have been a boat over here, or there would have been a pile of hopping bricks. Alright, so how do I get in the boat is the question. Gotta get close enough to it. Lego games do have this tendency, if you blow up, that you have to start back where the vehicle was. Just following all these coins in case that gives us a extra mini kit. Nope, it doesn't. That's a little bit of a shame. Hop out and punch him some more. There he is flipping his coin back there. It's just a little silver stud in this game. So we make a few choice platforms to hop between. Again, they have guns, we don't, but we do have the batarangs. Why I can't target this guy on the left, I don't know. Guess I'd need line of sight. This feels very reminiscent of playing something like Luigi's Mansion, which even the vacuum effects in that game were better than this, though, by far. I think the difference is you're sucking up inanimate objects in this game, whereas you'd be sucking up ghosts in the Luigi's Mansion. So I bet this vacuum cleaner won't work unless I'm on the same level. There's probably some more items there. Nope. So we need Batman to come over this way. And we didn't help him get this way. So he's stuck. This kind of also shows a less skilled partner following. And then the Y button being both getting in and out of the vehicle and switching between your partners doesn't help. So again, we'll play as him. They're trying to follow. Gotta be a little careful here with the gliding ability. Could try to run around here, but it seems like this is definitely a second section that we need a different character to play as. Uh-oh, I might actually be stuck here if I'm not careful. I may have to jump from here to here to there, almost completely and irreversibly stuck there. just go ahead and open this and continue the story, and then Robin will be right next to us. Well, one would assume that these are laser grids that are going to hurt us or set off an alarm or something if we touch them, so let's not touch them. And we need to walk over all those platforms to open the door. Nice opening animation, but that is not very Lego-ish. The Riddler and Two-Face. So in Lego Marvel, which is a much later game to come out, they had so many Marvel characters that they didn't even, that you were fighting practically two every single level, and there was quite a lot of levels. I think we might see about half as many in this game, 15 instead of somewhere closer to 32. We got something we can build here. I'm trying to build and I keep grabbing bad guys. Let's just get rid of the bad guys first. Yes, even in Lego Marvel though, they still had this issue of characters fighting you and slowing you down as you're trying to accomplish something. But they actually did a pretty good job of that, and made it so they wouldn't hit you or knock you out of the building animation as much in Lego Marvel. So I had already built that. He shot a laser at me and it reflected back, and because it reflected back, it hit him. Which gave me some red pieces to unlock these. So now I can punch these gold bricks into bricks. So I can make a new reflector as we try to take out the Riddler. It's kind of odd they haven't thrown more bad guys at me lately. So there we go, we take him down. This might very well be a team effort. I can blow up all these if I want. So I could get into all these vaults. Let's see, is there anything particularly in the vaults we want? No, not really. I don't think I can get into those vaults. Yeah, this just seems like I don't... Well, maybe there is a mini kit we'll get with these big chests. It says 4 out of 5. Is there a 5th one? Yeah, right here. So we'll get another mini kit as we're in the middle of this fight. I like that there are two style of henchmen. Here he's mentally controlling Two-Face, which doesn't make a ton of sense. That's very much something Loki would do. So let's do a little switcheroo on him so we can get some more hits on him. I don't think we're gonna make it to superhero status at this rate. If we're in the middle of the fight and we've got half of the studs full. Seems like it's gotten more difficult as we've moved down the levels. One more hit on the Riddler and it looks like we're gonna be done. And I think that's everybody in this first plot. maybe there will be a second plot with a second group of bad guys. Because we haven't seen the Riddler. I mean the Joker. No, we have seen the Riddler. He's right there. Level complete, free play unlocked. Yeah, it would be really weird if that was the end of the game. Because we have only done one drive around mission. I will say that this might be halfway, or more likely 1/3 of the way done with the game. But I don't, it'd be really strange if that was it. We should kind of know, because it will say finish the story if it was the end. But yeah, that would be silly. Wow. Wow. Alright. Let's just hit finish the story then. It says finish the story, finish the story. Wow, was Lego Batman 1 incredibly short? Maybe it was. Maybe they came up with Lego Batman 2 really quickly after. After Batman 1. So they did make it really short. Some of these Lego games are kind of short, and then they get compiled, but Batman 1 and 2 never really got compiled together because they came out with Batman 3. Wow. Wow, that is striking. That is shocking how short that game is. Shocking, shocking. Wow. And I'm pretty sure I got this on Steam in a bundle for Batman 1, 2, and 3, so I probably didn't pay $5 for it, but I still probably paid, I got it on a bundle while it was on sale, but I probably paid somewhere close to $5. It probably still goes for about $15 if you tried to buy it individually. And that seems, $1 a level seems pretty high. We have not been playing for very long at all. Not at all. I wouldn't say that this one is one to skip just for the historic things and because you can get the bundle. And you definitely wouldn't want to skip Lego Batman 2. But wow, is it short. We still have the free play mode, and there may be an open world mode, I think, I hope, but right now we've not seen anything that points towards unlocking and playing as the other characters. We've not seen anything as far as unlocking any other characters. So it may very well turn out that the story mode is incredibly short, but everything else is not. I can't help but feel like TT Games, the maker of the Lego games, don't have enough people on their projects. I think they need to scale up. I mean, when you look at this, how short this was, you have to assume that they needed more people. And it's not like the suit concept that we've been playing with is super complicated. It is right on the level of the hat concept and the types of characters that were in Lego Star Wars. Maybe they made this game a little bit shorter because they didn't want us playing as all the bad guys. When you talk Batman, there is really just Batman and Robin, Commissioner Gordon. You could start throwing in like Nightwing and and Batgirl and Batwoman, you could throw those in as the secondary good guys. But that is a tiny amount in comparison to all the bad guys you would be adding to the game. Even this, we've seen Batman and Robin as 2, we fought at least 8 bad guys and 1 bad girl. If so, there is the danger here if you didn't want if you didn't want to have a game come out where you're playing as the bad guys non-stop, or way more than you are the good guys, you do have to kind of think of how you're going to fix that. So the suit concept is not terrible, and having them just play as Batman and Robin is not a terrible thought. But that doesn't really excuse how short this is. I am just dumbfounded. I am totally dumbfounded. I've done 8% of the collectibles, and that's the credits. Here's the TT games. They stopped adding these in newer versions. There's a little animation at the end. What they did instead is TT games is at the beginning with the credits when you launch the game, and it's more themed. So it's gonna throw us back to the Batcave, which is where we have never been before. And that's where we're gonna start next recording. Is we are going to start right here at the Batcave and see what we can do as far as free play. We still have a ton of collectibles to do. We're gonna run around, see if there's a free play open world or if that is Lego Batman 2, and we are going to try to get our studs up. I don't know what, we haven't even done the Batcave, so we don't even know where to spin the studs to unlock things. There's probably some bonus levels somewhere, I would hope. I would hope that there's another 15 enemy levels where you play as the bad guys somewhere, like in Marvel superheroes, where we played the 15 or 11 Deadpool levels in extra. But much like Marvel, it could be very easily thought that that's the end of the game, and people could be very disappointed if they just turned it off right here. Anywho, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.